Do you remember a certain meme from 2020 that asked a really important question?
Tell me how the grass tastes, little man!
Well, it's resurfaced because that guy is about to fight again, specifically versus this guy.
Okay, I think you won.
Now that in itself is amazing enough. You've got meme versus meme, knight versus Viking. But like the icing on a really nice cake, this thing is also a fight for charity. Alright, let me tell you how I come across this. So the Anvil, this guy, produced a video on Reddit. You know what? Let's watch it together.
Please don't turn away. This man is starving for attention. His all too brief fame on the interweb has inflated his ego to the point where he can no longer carry it.
This is already awesome. I remember the first time I watched this. This intro just grabbed me. I just stopped, turned up the volume, and I'm like, okay, you have my attention, go.
His brief time as an historical meme has left him with an intolerable and wholly undeserved sense of grandeur. As is the nature of such things, his fame was fleeting and transient, but even that was enough to get him hooked.
Don't give me a job, it's cool, I'm famous now!
It's great.
Come on, guys, I'm famous now! Tell me how the grass...
He has been left with...
So I won't watch the whole thing. I'll put links down in the description below so you can watch it yourself. But something that grabbed me about that was that the guy just doesn't take himself that seriously. Anyway, a few weeks prior to that video, the Anvil published something on Reddit to do with this charity fight. And then after that video, again, he did another post that kind of really piqued my interest with this charity fight. Number one, as it's a charity fight, knight versus Viking, meme versus meme. And number two, his posts were just awesome. Actually, you know what, Freya? Rather than just talk about this, how about we give them a call?
Oh, I'm in this one?
You were in the last one. You're in a lot of these.
Just be careful. You remember the last call I made for you?
It was different.
Uh-huh. Making the call. Connecting.
Hello? Hello?
Anvil, Goatworn, hi.
Hi, Anvil! Big fan. Can you say the line?
Anything for a fan. Tell me how the grass tastes, little man!
Oh, you tart.
Hey, I have verbal
They pay me by the line now. Is that how it is? Is this the
Well, I mean,
desperation?
maybe I'm making stuff up. I mean, like, I don't have to rely on t-shirt sales.
Oh, I will have you know that I rely on more than t-shirt sales. Thank you very much.
Okay.
I have mugs. I also have bags and hats.
Don't
And
point
you
yourself
go to
off
the shop.
to get the opportunity.
Guys, save it for the bout. So, tell me about this charity fight. What spawned the idea?
Well, I saw a rival meme on the internet and had to show him his place. That is 90% of my motivation for doing this.
Goatworn essentially saw my very popular video and decided to flex to all 30 of his fans.
Oh, that is slander. That is absolute slander, you know that. No, but seriously, we actually had the idea. It just got thrown around as ideas do, and it was off the back of when I was reaching 3,000 likes on my comic page on Facebook. And I said, if we get to that number, I'll fight the Anvil. And we got to 3,000 and passed it. So I've got to hold up that end of the bargain. And we decided to make it for a good cause, because why not? You know, it shouldn't just be two of us sodding around in a field.
One initially wanted it to just be for his own personal vanity project, but I said, no, we should do it for a good cause.
Yeah, so I've shown the light and decided to act selflessly on this one. So yeah, we decided to support something that's close to home for both of us, which is homelessness. There's quite a lot of it down where I am, and something I've always felt strongly about. And I know that the Anvil has connections to the homeless charity where he lives as well. So it was a natural choice.
So tell us about these charities. Is it split 50-50? Is it spoils go to the victor? How does this work?
We did think about that briefly, but we thought that would be a little unfair. So no matter, basically, even though I'm doing it for St. George's Crypt, when I win, it's not all going to go straight to them. It's 50% go to Goatworn charity as well, which is half everything.
Yeah, it seemed rather cruel. The idea of making homeless people, leaving them holding out that one of us would win, and so they would get the money. So we are dividing it equally.
So tell me about the setup. Is there rules? Is it scripted? Do you guys know who's going to win?
No, it is fully competitive. No predetermined outcome. It is 100% a fight between me and Goatworn. We call it a fight in the same way that a man fighting a toddler would be. The idea is we go in, fight each other. No matter who wins, the money goes to 50-50 for the charities. We both fight differently. We both have different ways of fighting, so we have come to an agreement with the rules, which if anyone is curious, they can go on the website and find those, and have a quick scroll down to see what the rules of combat are before placing any bets you want to place.
Yes, in brief, we've decided to do five 1-minute rounds, where we're counting the hits, basically. All hits have to be with intent, so no what we call buttering or little light taps. They all have to be delivered with intent, as if they were lethal blows, which obviously it's all blunted, reenactment safety, but that's the rule that's there. If it doesn't look like it should cause injury, it's not counted. No jabs to the face, because we want to keep our teeth. We're leaving out the hands. But basically, yeah, that's about the sum of it.
Nice. So who do you think will win?
Well, I'm fairly certain if any educated person has had a look at any of the statistics online, they can quite clearly see that Goatworn is going to be a little puddle at the end of this fight.
Well, you know what they say, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. And I don't think that you can see me in that helmet.
That is an expression used by small people around the world.
I'll
It's a
leave
constant
you
expression.
to that. FRAIA, can you play the clip?
In the blue corner, weighing in at 348 pounds in armor and a height of 6'7" with a sword reach of 67 inches and the special attack of the left hook shield bash is the Anvil of Hereford. And in the red corner, weighing in at 212 pounds in armor and a height of exactly 6 foot with a sword reach of 55 inches and the special attack of the overhead folding chair bash is Goatworn Armband.
So who will win? Well, obviously the charities are going to win. But out of these two guys, strength versus speed, knight versus Viking, we'll have to tune in to find out. To watch this amazing charity fight, you only need to donate £5 or about $7 USD. So if you have a club and everybody chips in 50 cents or $1, you could all watch it together. But if you can't afford that, no problem. You can still help by sharing this video or the event itself that I'll put in the links below. The event should go live around about mid-April 2021, obviously with a slightly variable date depending on COVID restrictions. But if you're watching this video after that date, don't worry, everything's already been worked out. The video is still there for you to watch, and that donation still goes towards those charities. I know I'll be there, so till then, or next time, train safe, especially you guys, and stay sword savvy.
Because everyone knows my meme already. Everyone, you go and yell at someone, tell me how the grass tastes, old man. They'll look at you confused, sure, but they'll know what you're on about. If you go up to someone and say, hey, remember when that guy hit someone with a chair? Wasn't it real funny? And you go, oh yeah, WWE. And then you go, no, it's an internet man. He's a Viking. If you were there, you'd find it really funny. It's not as good.
Well, that's all very well and good, Anvil, but at the end of the day, you aren't just a Norman, which is a boneless Viking. With your coward planks, your tabards because you can't remember which team you're supposed to be on, and your buckets with holes drilled in that you call helmets. It's ridiculous.
I'm honestly
Vikings
surprised
are
that you're the talent on this team. I've seen Vikings. You all run around in your black leather and your van braces. I'm honestly surprised you're able to keep any sort of organisation together.
It's organised chaos. We know where we left it. Don't mess with it.
And you know where I left it? Early season 2. That's when I left Vikings.
Nobody watches that show anymore. Nobody gets the reference.
And nobody cares about Vikings.
You've got no style. You've got no elegance. The
No
Vikings
style
are simply
that
superior.
would base their entire look on Valhalla, Assassin's Creed.
That's going too far. You take that back.
I'm really sorry. That was too far. I'm stepping back.
Apology accepted.